So this video was requested by a comment I saw in my last video. We did sleep paralysis. Someone asked that I should talk about hallucination. So here's your video. So when I mention hallucination, what comes to your mind? Let me guess. You are probably thinking about a mad person on your street that you have been seeing for a long time, and he says things that are not actually there. He tells you this is there, and for all you know, you look and you don't see them. Or someone who has a mental disease that you know about, and then the person says things that are not actually there. Yeah. So you kind of attribute hallucination to all those kind of stuffs. Anyway, I know hallucination has been attributed to things like attack from gods, from witches, probably your grandmother's neighbor in the village who knows that you are doing very well in school and she wants to attack, or probably your father's friend who is very jealous of your father and he doesn't want your father to be successful. Those kind of things. Hallucination has been attributed to those things. But I would like to tell you that there are scientific understanding to these things. Do you know, as a healthy person, you could hallucinate, of course, if placed under the proper conditions. Have you ever sat down alone in the room and probably heard someone call you, only for you to run out and discover that no one is there? You are hallucinating. Have you ever tasted cake and ice cream? You ran out, there is no food, let alone cake and ice cream. You are hallucinating. Anyway, have you ever gone to the farm alone? Your dead grandfather who died so many years ago is helping you to weed grasses on the farm or plant yams. You are hallucinating, definitely hallucinating. But just because you're hallucinating doesn't mean you have a mental disease. Anyway, what is hallucination? They are just sensory disturbances that are not actually real. They are just conjured by your mind. I'm sure by now you know why we say they are sensory disturbances, because they affect your special senses like your sight, your hearing, your body sensations, your taste, your smelling. So those kind of stuff, they are sensory disturbances in your brain that causes you to hallucinate. You should know there are so many things that will make you hallucinate. Stress could make you hallucinate. In fact, high fever could make you hallucinate. So you could just be sick and you find yourself hallucinating. Then people who do drugs, marijuana, amphetamine, LSD, all those things cause you to hallucinate. Alcohol use. In fact, remember we did sleep paralysis in my last video? It's a type of hallucination. So a lot of things can really cause you to hallucinate, but that doesn't make you sick. But if you're hallucinating constantly, you should try to get checked. Yes, because for those who have mental illness or some sort of conditions that make them hallucinate, they have to see a psychiatrist to know exactly what the cause of their hallucination is, and then they try to work on it from there. Do you know that even taking high amount of caffeine can make you hallucinate? You begin to wonder what is happening to your number 6 or number 9, as Africans would call it. But whatever it is, when you realize that someone is hallucinating, it is not always bad news. I'm not saying it's good news either. You just have to check why the person is hallucinating. Ask yourself so many questions. Are you stressed? Are you on drugs? Are you sleep deprived? Yes, even sleep paralysis is a type of hallucination. So ask yourself the basic questions. And if you feel that there is a problem, find the nearest hospital, go there. Oh, don't worry, it's not usually a big deal. But if it is a big deal, you need a psychiatrist. All right, see you in my next video.